All right, members of the culture. I am Ra, and you are here. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Hope everybody's doing all right in whatever part of the world you may be in at whatever time it may be. We are here for another episode of Let's Talk About It. And we're talking about it, that means we're reviewing something. If we're reviewing something, we got 5 points that we have to cover. And those 5 points, as always, are cool: articulation, price, display, and accessories. And who are we reviewing today? Who's coming to bat? Oh, the controversial one, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. She was part of that magic truck heist, if you know what I'm talking about. Hey, I had nothing to do with it, Todd McFarlane. In case you're listening, I had nothing to do with any of that. I'm just a dude on the internet. All right? But this is the Supergirl from Woman of Tomorrow. And before you ask me, yes, I have another copy that I've already got a chance to interact with. So this one remains sealed for my personal collection. But we're going to cover her like we do everybody else. That being said, if you're ready, you already know I got 5 on it, so let's go. First up, cool factor. Now, is Supergirl cool? Debatable. Debatable. No. Actually, Supergirl's cool. Bunch of different iterations. This one comes from that comic of Woman of Tomorrow, which I'm not as familiar with. I will not lie to you. Like a lot of people, the Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, I am not as familiar with that particular comic. I'm sure some of you under the sound of my voice are very familiar with it, but I personally am not, so I'd be lying to you. But for all my comic aficionados that are out there, shout out to you. If you're a comic aficionado, recognize yourself in the comments. Raise your hands. Identify yourself, man. You are very much a huge part of the culture. The culture doesn't exist without you. You guys and girls are very, very important to what we do here. So comic readers, comic collectors, stand up. But anyway, is Supergirl cool? Yeah, ultimately she is. She's part of the first, what I like to call the first family. I mean, even though that's going to be Fantastic Four, but I say the first family of Krypton. That's just my thing for Superman and his peeps. So she is cool. Shout out to my main man D Hunter's Reviews. If you've never had a chance to check him out, when it comes to things on the DC multiverse side, there are 2 real authorities that I that I automatically go to all the time. I look at, and my 2 people are going to be D Hunter and of course my main man Bones and the Necro Zoo. Both of them are outstanding channels. Please make sure you give those channels some love. Follow them, check them out. When it comes to DC, they got it covered. I'm telling you right now, they got it covered. We're talking about whatever Todd McFarlane has dropped out here. My man Bones has got it, and my man D Hunter has got it, or they both got it. And they know what they're doing. Especially Bones, he's awesome at what you guys will call kit bashing, but I refer to it as customization of figures. He's really, really good at that, and D Hunter is very good and thorough in his reviews as well. So if you're looking for DC content, you can't do yourself a favor. You won't miss if you check them out. But you've got to check out D Hunter's Reviews and Bones in the Necro Zoo. So back to where we are as far as cool. Supergirl, yes, she is in the cool family. She scores 15 points. Now, articulation. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't like to do things on a downer, but and I hate to spoil things, but we got another review coming up for a character that is going to be suffering from this same particular affliction I'm about to cover now. Articulation, although she is fairly well articulated, there is an issue I have, and I'm going to go ahead and show it to you because the loose figure is over there, but I'm going to go ahead and see if I can zoom in and let you all see this. I don't have very many pet peeves when it comes to figures, but I definitely have one that drives me insane, and you can see it right here. Todd, we are past this point. You see right there, it looks like a tomato between her foot and the rest of her leg. Those hideous ball joints. That's a pet peeve of mine. I can't stand them. Although it moves well, articulation, it's decent. It's just it is limited compared to now, but I mean, it's decent. That's all I can say. But the look of it, I can't. Once you see this, I can't unsee it. So look right there, real close. See that? Looks like there is a tomato between her foot and the rest of her leg. I cannot stand those old. That's outdated. I think we're past that with technology. The regular joints work so much better than this. These ball joints, they're in her wrist too. And it's just every time I see it, it's just an eyesore and it just bothers me. It may not bother you as much if you don't look at it and focus on it. It may not, catch your eye as bad, but it really is something that needs to go away. We're past it, and I hate seeing it. But nonetheless, articulation, she gets 10 points. Next up, price. Despite I'm not going to call it the jacking of the truck. This figure was just kind of high to begin with in retail. That's just my opinion. And it's crazy because the DC Direct page punchers sometimes tend to, depending on what it is, be more in line with what the regular multiverse is. I mean, at least, the targets and stuff up here where I am. That's what I usually see, but for some strange reason, not this one. She was kind of pricey. over $30, and that has to do. Now you go to the secondhand market, it's outrageous because as of the time I'm looking at it right now, she's going for like anywhere from $40 to $50, and that's crazy to me. But that's the price that's going on with her right now. So for price, she gets 10 points. Next up, display. Now she does display decently. Character does come with a flight stand, and that's not taken away from accessories, but she comes from a flight stand, so she should be in flight poses most times, no matter how you have her displayed. That's just my opinion. You can stand her up, totally up to you. Your money, your character, do what you want to do. But I think she displays better when she's flying. She is of the 7-inch scale, so you won't have an issue putting her in with most of the other figures that you have in your DC collection. I think she does real well. She's got a cloth soft goods cape, and you guys know I am a fan of a cloth soft goods cape. I do not like I'm with the bendy wire. I'm not a fan of the rubber capes unless they take some kind of initiative to make them stand out, like the Year 2 Batman or the Cyborg Superman from the New 52, not the new Hank Henshaw version that we all wanted, but the other one, Zor-El. That one was done real well, but outside of that, I'm a fan of wired soft good capes. I think they add so much to the display of a character. Supergirl gets 15 points there. Last but not least is accessories. Now she comes with she's got an open hand for the sword that she comes with, and kind of a karate chop hand for some strange reason, and she has 2 fists. Comes with a flight stand also, as the aforementioned flight stand that we talked about, and the comic. I don't give, in these page punches, I don't really give the comic enough love, and I think sometimes it's bad that I don't do that. But if I count the comic as an accessory, which I will in this particular case, she scores 15 points. It gives her a total of 65 points for Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. 65 points. Definitely worth your money. I would be careful on the secondhand market because, as I said, there may be some scalpers out there that are trying to take advantage of the whole shortage with the truck, which should have been rectified by now. But she's not a figure that I just saw in great amounts to begin with anyway. So since, you know the rules of supply and demand, when there's not a lot of product out there, that scalpers like to go out there and take a swing at your wallet. And sometimes they're successful and sometimes they're not. So I would be careful going out for the secondhand market, but just know if you go out there, you might find 1 or 2 people that are only going to make a little bit of money, or some people that are legitimately selling some extra copies. Just be aware that there's a good chance if you see her north of 40 or north of 50, as I just told you, I just saw her almost at $100 on some site here on eBay. Somebody was asking that price for her. I don't know this person or anything on eBay, but and this other person on Mercari wants like $80. So at the end of the day, I don't know either one of these scalpers, but that's just the price that they're asking. So anyway, just be careful. That's something for you to put that in your head, roll it around, and just be mindful of that. Your mileage may vary when it comes to getting that character. Anyway, folks, overall good figure, still worthy of your a purchase, I think, in your collection. But what do you think? Did you pick this up? Were you the guy that hit the truck? Are you a scalper? Whatever it is, whatever. Please make sure that you're down there and let us know in the comments section. While you're in the, and just keep it classy. While you're keeping it classy down there in the comments section, do us a favor, give us a like and a subscribe. Help us fight the battle against YouTube's algorithm and share this message so that we can reach as many future members of the culture as we possibly can. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. As always, until we meet again. Please continue to stay collecting. Please continue to stay tuned. And above all, continue to stay great.